What's going on, everybody? Ian Walsh here, Hard Money Bankers, joined with my partner Ryan Walsh, Hard Money Bankers. Rye, what's happening? You got you gonna roll the Santa Claus outfit from now till Christmas?
Yeah, exactly. I was just confirming the Santa rally. Not really thinking about the green again. It's 2 days in a row we just did that.
Yeah.
But,
so, for those wondering what a Santa rally is, it's the Santa rally. This is the Dow Daily in front of you that you're looking at, not investment advice. And the line that's kind of diagonal coming up the screen, that is the biggest trend line you've seen in the last decade or more. And we went down, we tested it in this area. And from a technical analysis standpoint, there's a pretty big choice there. It's either a grazing, glancing blow, or it's a potential for the end of times. This is when they decided they were going to do a Santa rally, as we're calling it, because they said Omicron scared the heck out of quote unquote, scared the heck out of no one, but told everybody this is why the market dipped basically down through here. And we kind of said on the show, we said that's not enough to end the world, considering we've already kind of had flus and colds before. So basically they ran Omicron down to the trend line to scare everybody. And I mean, they didn't even try this time to like make it look like it was going to be a fake. Like if I could see that, if you could see that, it was just like, come on, don't even make something up. Like just tell us you're going to grab some cash.
Just take our money and go. Yeah.
Just take some and go. So I'll take my money. I'm going to go with you, but just do whatever you're going to do in the market. Because at this point, pretty darn likely that our Santa rally is going to happen. It's going to hit this trend line up here. If it breaks that, we go back to all-time highs.
Now, barring any new news, right? But
barring any new news, yeah. But I mean, see January 1 is going to be a little more important than this insignificant money transfer. And insignificant, I mean probably trillions of dollars, but nonetheless, It's like this is as like I think stereotypical as a Santa rally could get here, possibly. I mean, look at it; it's not even. It didn't even try to cover it up anymore. So, like they're just like, it doesn't. They're just like, I feel like that's what they say. Like, it doesn't even matter. Let's not even worry about it. But I do want to bring up this. Oh, wait, I have it on my other screen. This is interesting. So as I was scrolling through, just casually in the news headlines, China discovers a mystery hut on the dark side of the moon. So I thought it was interesting because my play on that was maybe Zillow will put a Zestimate to it and add it to their inventory of properties they have to liquidate. But you would think more important than, Omicron's cold to the civilization, to the world, to the history of mankind would be a structure clearly being shown on the dark side of the moon, being acknowledged by like obviously there's disclosure coming. They obviously acknowledged UFOs back in like June. Now they're saying there's like UFO houses, ET houses on the moon. There's obviously a whole lot more, and this is just part of like a disclosure campaign. But you just would think that it'd be more than like a little drip in the news feed. No? Are
you able to zoom in on that at all?
That help?
It does.
It's lovely. It's always like, is there ever any kind of UFO or like picture that's not some grand, like we could see a dime from the moon, but in this picture, that's what you get.
Well, it's probably why it's not really news yet, right? Because it's like there's clearly information being withheld, right?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, that could be like a dust mite on the camera at this point. But like, if there is something there, we already have a crystal clear picture of it, and I'm sure the rover didn't just I'm sure they weren't like, let's stay away from that, right?
No, go the other way from the whole reason we're here.
Yeah. So I mean, so who came out? China? You said China's the one that
China's rover. Yeah. So there's going to be a housing market. I'm not familiar with I haven't run comps on the moon yet.
I have not seen any solds. That's the thing. I can't.
Not seen
solds. I have to go off of solds, and I haven't seen any.
Yeah, a lot of actives. Maybe everybody's asking. They're all trying to move from the moon to get to Earth, but
sight unseen. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting though. Like, imagine that is a hut on the moon, right? And that's that's it. I mean, that's like a hermit, right? So if you're like an ET, that's like the hermit because you were out there. Like, what is around that? Nothing.
Clint Eastwood, get off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my. But I've got it. What's your water source? There's a whole lot of questions I have here because you're not really sustaining from the trees, and the water. So what is it?
I'm gonna
underneath?
go out on a
What's
limb
going on?
here and say it's not very active. Like if it is a limb or a hut, like it was probably here like thousands of years ago, kind of thing. That'd be my guess.
I'm gonna go with it's completely active and
Occupied, owner occupied.
Owner occupied, definitely owner occupied, not an investment.
I don't know. It's definitely worth following up on and see if it just disappears. Because, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty wild to me. I agree. Like nobody cares. Well, I shouldn't say nobody cares. Mainstream media was told not to
care.
Not to care. Yeah.
I did find this though. That was then a few headlines later. So back to reality. Evergrande default is inevitable. S&P warns as Chinese developer misses dollar bond payments. So now, and the market didn't even react to that. The market's still up, isn't it? I just left it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's 35,748. So it's still quite up.
Yeah. So now this is showing that the market is not even caring about Evergrande, because like I think the whole thing was last time Evergrande showed up, it was like well, what does it mean if they're going to miss it? Everybody wanted to know what happens when you miss a payment, right? Everybody wanted to know. Well, they missed the payment, and now it's like, well, I don't care, whatever, miss another payment. Nobody cares. Like it doesn't. It's like that's not even news now. So until the dominoes just collapse on it, it's just going to be a bunch of, until Evergrande comes out and goes, Evergrande defaults on payment, Chinese government trying to figure out what the hell to do. It just any kind of like restructuring, bond payment, like nobody's going to care. You need like the official collapse of it to make it impact the market, because obviously the market is just raging green right now. So nothing matters. Nothing's real.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I have I don't know what else to even say. I don't even know how to think about it. What do you got? Anything else on your end? Anything in your news feeds that was interesting relative to the house, other than the moon housing market and this Evergrande? Here. So here's the headline in the Evergrande. Let me back up a second. Evergrande. Oh, shit. Let me go back. Will actively engage with offshore creditors on debt plan. Okay, we already did that. Like, it's just the same headline we had a month ago. Evergrande's poor management. We know that.
I mean, it's probably why there is no reaction to it, because it's just like
it's just more of the same.
More of the same. And last time, nothing happened. So it was just kind of like, all right, I guess we'll go until we see an actual impact by whatever this means.
Yeah. So it's quarter one, though. I think quarter one is really what we need to look at. What do you have in your news feeds?
Yeah, nothing. Just Omicron fears dissipating, that kind of thing. So everything lines up with the Santa rally.
Yeah, it's a little early, but I mean, it could still, it could just go up, make a few hard moves, and then kind of just drift into holiday season, and it doesn't have to just go like straight to the moon for the whole time here. It can so
maybe as Elon,
there's a moon flight. I mean, we're talking about the moon. We're in the stock market. Wall Street Bets is watching this, I'm sure.
We're already there now. Bitcoin has gone down quite significant, Matt. Though.
What are they
at? Below 50,000 as of yesterday. I actually can't see it right now, but yeah, crypto's taking a little bit of a hit right now, even though now they're back up. Never mind, they're back up to 52,000. So they had a big 3,000 point rally yesterday.
Yeah, you want volatility, hop in there. I mean, it needs to cool off. I mean, it like tripled in like 3 months. All of Bitcoin, like. It needs to cool off. I think it's going to probably be due for another crash of some sort. Like it's not the kind of market that kind of just like control, slowly withers itself down or away. It's like the kind that just like goes like to the moon crash. Like it's just too volatile to be anything else.
Yeah, fun to trade. Day trade. I mean.
All right. Well, we will We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Ho, ho, ho. Santa Rally.
All right.